Who will you be when you no longer are living a life with compulsive sexual behavior? How will you deal with stress, anxiety, perhaps even insomnia? Here with you today, if you are struggling with compulsive sexual behavior or sex addiction. This is something so many don't want to talk about. It's a real thing. It's a real battle for those who have it, but it's something that many don't want to talk about because of the shame and the secrecy of it all. What will someone think if you tell them you're battling with compulsive sexual behavior? Certainly, many may judge. Many may be harsh with you and not understand. So you keep it to yourself. And you research privately online for self-help or strategies to change your life and to figure out if you really are one who has sex addiction. And if you're here watching this video today, you probably have been searching for a while to change and transform your life. And you know if you want to change and transform your life, you have to let the addiction go. You ultimately, if you want to live well, if you want to save your marriage, save your life, your career, your finances, your health, your freedom, if you want to save all that, you have to change. You have to let go of these behaviors that have been so compulsive, that have owned you literally for years, maybe decades. You're at a point now where you want help. You want to change. And I have to tell you, all the people I've worked with and coached, all the people I've talked with, and myself included, I was severely sex addicted, and I was methamphetamine and alcohol addicted as well for many, many years. And I have a long time now free from these compulsive sexual behaviors. And I'm grateful. I wouldn't exchange this life for that any day. But you're searching for the change, and I find that most of the people find difficulty in facing the truth about the behaviors that are addictive and knowing you have to let them go. You have to free them. You have to free yourself from the clutches of this dark, exhausting addiction. It's a very difficult challenge for many to let it go because the questions remain. Who will you be when you no longer are living a life with compulsive sexual behavior? How will you deal with stress, anxiety, perhaps even insomnia, if you don't have the compulsive sexual behaviors to run to? How will you feel about yourself? How will your self-confidence, your self-esteem be without the illusion of the validation of those who want you sexually or in the dating arena? Perhaps you date often to feel validated, wanted, needed, cared for, nurtured on some level. Perhaps you look at sex as a way to feel good about yourself. After all, somebody wants to have sex with you, you're wanted, maybe needed. And the more people that have sex with you, the more needed you are, the more value you have. See, if you based your value on those who want to have sex with you or date you, it's a losing battle. It's an illusion. And if you no longer run to the dating apps, no longer run to Grindr, no longer run to Tinder, all of these online dating apps, if you don't run there anymore, how will you be validated? How will you know you're a wanted individual? Because you've been so caught up in these behaviors, you don't know who you will be, how you'll deal with life without it. You've developed a sense of value from these behaviors. You've actually developed a pathological relationship with these behaviors. These behaviors, these addictive behaviors, have replaced people. You find value, you find love through relationships with people. You found it with sex, with objectification, pornography, cruising, dating apps. You found it that way. And now You want to get well, you have to face the truth and you have to let it go. And are you willing to? Most people are not willing to let it go. They're really not willing to change and transform their mindset. They're not willing to participate in their own recovery and change and transformation. And if you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to let it go, you're not ready. Most people are ready when they're about to lose their marriage, they're about to lose their career, they're about to lose their freedom, or they did lose their marriage. They lost their job. They lost their money. They're going bankrupt. They're losing everything. The kids don't respect them anymore. Now they're ready for help and transformation. So if you're approaching the point, the breaking point, where you are so desperate for change, you truly need to change your life or you'll lose everything. If that's where you're at, because that's what it takes most people to get to that point. I had to lose everything. I lost my career, my health, my finances. I went bankrupt. I ended up homeless. And my behaviors brought me into handcuffs and arrest. Lost everything. Gave it all away. And I want to help you not go there. And if you're in the process of losing so much right now, and you are realizing the fear of change is less than the fear of staying the same, I'm here to help you. I work with men who are at the edge, who are at the point of brokenness and desperation. And if you're not there yet, you're not ready. But if you are, you're ready. And I want you to watch my free masterclass. I offer you 10 strategies to begin changing and transforming your life. 10 strategies that once you start implementing them, once you start practicing them, your life will begin to change. I want you to stop running to sexual behaviors to fix yourself, because it's making your life worse. It's an illusion that it fixes you. I want to take you to the place where your life will improve. The strategies that you can use that'll change your mindset, change your belief system, and transform your life, where you'll save your marriage, you'll save your relationships, your career, your freedom, your health. You'll save you. I could take you there. I was where you're at, and I completely changed my life. I had a coach, Tony, who guided me to a complete transformation, and now I'm going to take you there as well. So sign up for my free masterclass. And this channel, I post a video pretty much every Tuesday, and I offer strategies and techniques and ideas to help you change your life. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you again next Tuesday.